So yeah, guys, it's like roughly around 6 a.m. in Chicago, the south side of Chicago right now. And I guess some people have a misconception about Chicago, the south side, like it's dangerous to do this shit. Like I'm just Grubhub delivery driving. It's actually like a pretty good solid like time to do this. It's a good way to make money because during the daytime you're not going to get much schedules. I got 4 miles to drive, so I got time to chat, you know. Like it's pretty, you know, it's not as good during the daytime because there's more people driving, there's more people awake and shit. It's easier, you know. Probably, like, in my experience, the best times to do Grubhub or DoorDash or whatever the hell. Well, I don't really like DoorDash. They banned me over $6, but I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, yeah, like, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, whatever, if you Google it, like, what's the best time to do it, you'll probably see, like, dinner hours and stuff like that, or lunch, or whatever the frick. But, I'm pretty sure, especially if you're new to the app, that like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. to like what I'm doing right now, like 6, 7, 8, 9, if you could run it, you're gonna keep getting orders back to back because nobody else is really working. There's a lot of drunk people ordering food. There's a lot of less competition. People went home, they're trying to enjoy their weekends, their families, whatever. So if you got time for this, it's pretty solid. So, wait, can I even turn the camera around? Hold up. This is where I'm at, Chicago. This is, let's see, Central at 79th and Central. It's definitely, I don't care what anybody says. Some people will say this is a bad part of Chicago. This is a totally normal part of Chicago right here. Where I'm on my way to, it's not necessarily the most, I mean, you know, but people are sleeping, man. And the people I'm ordering, they're probably going to work soon. I don't know if this video is going to be resourceful or anybody or relaxing anybody or anything like that. Like, I like watching shit like that on YouTube, you know. People doing shit like this kind of helps me fall asleep, actually. So I might post this video to YouTube. And then, yeah, they even gave me a free cup of coffee at IHOP. Granted, I asked for it. They pretty much let me inside the whole kitchen. I could have started cooking some eggs or some shit. I got a little bit left of some iced coffee. I got the order right here. I didn't want to show the order for too long. I don't want to give no one's privacy away about what they ordered, you know. Not that that matters, but, yeah, man, this is just Chicago, you know. It's really, in a lot of places, I mean, I've lived here pretty much my whole life, so it's not necessarily the case here where it's like overblown, the idea that I'm like gonna get shot doing this or something. Like, I have tons of experience doing this, you know. I've worked plenty of normal jobs, boring ass like office jobs and shit like that, where you sit in your ass, you hurt your back. I'm not saying Grubhub pays the most in the world, but it's definitely give you more autonomy. It definitely fucking, yeah, see right here, let's see, Cicero, I don't know which part of Cicero this is, 79th and Cicero. Sorry guys, it's early, I didn't finish my coffee. This part right here is really kind of where you start making or breaking it. Like, especially the direction I'm going now. Pretty much now we're getting into that questionable, quote-unquote questionable territory. But that's kind of the purpose of this video. Like, I feel like I don't know if I should videotape more of myself or the road. I feel like the road makes more sense as long as you guys are hearing me talking. It's pretty much the point of me making the video, though. I don't know if I'm gonna have much contest on the fact that this really ain't shit. As you can see, I been on the camera for pretty much several minutes now, and there's no traffic, literally nobody outside. So this is a good way to make money, dude. Like, I'm not gonna freaking make you know, like a year's salary or some shit like that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I would estimate, like, if I keep going for, I don't know, I've only been doing it for 1 hour so far tonight, and then if I keep going for like 3 or 4 more hours, see, people are gonna start waking up though, so I'm gonna start getting less orders. So I'm like in real comfortable position right now as to where I'll keep getting orders, because that's the only thing about these apps, you know, like, yeah, you know, make $6, $8, $12, sometimes $14, something like that. But like, that's the whole thing is, if you just keep getting those bang, 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 boom, 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 you know, if you just keep getting those back to back without having a lot of wait time between your orders. And I know I'm not the first person to make like a video about this. Then again, I don't think you can get enough content in Chicago about it. Just an interesting place and an interesting time, you know. Yeah, that's the whole point of the video, like, what I'm trying to get to the point, like, it's just really nothing crazy. But if I went and told somebody, hey, you know, if I told somebody in a full sentence, hey, I'm about to do Grubhub and I'm going to start at 4:30 a.m. on the south side of Chicago, there's a lot of people around the country that are going to say, like, I'm fucking crazy, that I'm fucking have no regard for my life, something like that. I'm just trying to really, like, show a different perspective on that narrative, man, because it's totally regular. In fact, this is one of the better markets to get this done. I'm mainly only assigned to, like, the south suburbs, and then they drag me into Chicago. They drag me into Chicago sometimes. Like right now, since I'm pretty much like one of the only drivers out, I'm definitely getting Chicago orders. I'll be turning left on West Columbus pretty shortly here. I got half a mile to go. And I don't really record too often, you know. I always thought about, you know, doing YouTube or something, so I don't know how to edit videos and shit. So I might just post this footage straight raw. Sometimes that's the best shit though. And then I got a pretty decent car, Chevy Cobalt. You got the SVC tire monitor on there. That ain't shit. I've had that since I bought the car like 8 months ago. I think like every Cobalt 2000, like the pre-2000 series, has that problem at some point. It's not a problem though, it's just like a glitch. The SVC tire monitor, really of no concern. And I almost missed my turn, but so far I've been staying pretty good multitasking here. So let's see what we got. Some of these streets confuse me. I'm driving right past a red light right now, but the initial light was green, so I'm gonna go with it. And then I'm getting pretty close, I think, to the drop-off. Oh, there's a box. There's a box just laying in the middle of the street. Hopefully I caught that. Yeah. I wonder what was inside that. I don't know what the fuck people do sometimes, man. But that's about the worst thing we've seen so far, though, right? Yeah, man, Chicago. I got my Bulls hat on, you know, Michael Jordan. And then, I don't love getting dragged into Chicago, considering, like I said, I usually do the South Burbs. It just depends when you do it. Like, right now, obviously, this is, like, straight up ideal, right? You know what I mean? I'm not putting pressure on my brakes. There's just nothing bad going on. I mean, I could keep talking about it and jinx myself, make it like fucking, you know, spawn into reality, but it's not realistic. I got a lot of experience doing this. I'm about to pull up to my first customer. Maybe I'll do like increments, so I'm gonna like probably cut the vid right before I drop, and then I'll do another vid for my next delivery. So, oh, this is a one-way street, man. I'm fucked. See, this is the only problem about driving in Chicago right here. It's the only problem. It's still early, though. But see, even that didn't bother me. Even that didn't stop me up. People actually pay attention. Oh, I don't know if this is the drop-off or not. I'm gonna cut the vid. I'll be back, y'all. Hopefully this shit makes sense so far.